Hey Slayers, and welcome to Virtua Racing for the Sega Genesis. And I'm sorry this video is coming out late. I spent all day trying to set up my phone and things like that. And yes, this is running on my phone. And also, I've had to record this now re-record this 2 times, so I'm also not happy about that. So I'm just gonna, if it sounds like I'm rushing in this video, that's why. But anyway, Virtua Racing for the Sega Genesis. Virtua Racing was released Virtua Racing runs on the Sega Genesis SVP chip, or Sega Virtual Processor, and it was released in contrast directly to the Super FX chip, Nintendo's version of a 3D chip for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES as I call it, and most of us call it here in the US. I think they call it SNES in the UK, which, okay, I like SNES better, but today's video is not about the SNES, it's about Virtua Racing. So Virtua Racing was an arcade game, and it was one of a kind. Like, Virtua Racing, like, Namco was doing Polygon stuff, and Sega was just like, we have to blow that away in one shot. And so they did it. And here's Virtua Racing. And how does the game play? Well, Virtua Racing plays like an arcade racer. An arcade racer meaning like Daytona USA and things like that, and Namco, Sega Rally and all that. Meaning you have a time limit. You have to just keep going around the track until you get in first, and until you just you either run out of time or you win the race. So you go past these things called checkpoints, and the checkpoints they give you more time, basically. You just keep going through checkpoints, round and round, over and over again. And it's super fun and addicting. Like, I can play Virtual Racing for hours, like just hours. That's how fun it is. So, also, I'm gonna let you know, for you retro collectors out there, this game tends to run a bit on the higher side. For a beat up unboxed copy, it'll run you about $50. For a more in-box copy, it can run mostly in the hundreds. If you get lucky and you see this game under $100 boxed, get it immediately, because it's so worth it. And if you didn't pick it up, you would actually be crazy. I'm sorry to say, you would be crazy. But yeah, Virtual Racing, the SVP chip, this was the one-in-a-kind game. Also, this game does not work on a Model 3 Sega Genesis or any later on Genesis aftermarket consoles or things like that. It also doesn't work on like the Sega Nomad. It literally only works on Genesis Model 1 and Genesis Model 2. Anything beyond that it either doesn't work, or I don't know if it works. So, I mean, you can test it, and like I said, either way, if you see this game in the wild at a good price, definitely pick it up, because it's definitely worth it. Like, it is so worth it. You get 3 courses. You get a free run mode where you can just keep practicing your tracks over and over again. You get a 2-player versus, which is fun. Yup, the game is 2 players, so if you were looking for that, you get beginner, medium, expert courses. You get great music and all that. So definitely, yeah, pick this one up, add it to your collection. It's a little bit on the, like I said, expensive side. It doesn't work on a lot of consoles, and I don't know why, and my phone's going off. I'm sorry for that, but I know this is a super short video, and I usually don't make videos this short, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut that here, because I really pressed for time and I really got to get this video out. If you want me to remake this review, which I might do anyway, I will later on down the line. But really, there's not too much to say other than arcade racer, Sega Genesis. The game runs good, so there's really no slowdown. I've never seen slowdown. There is pop-in, so if pop-in is the type of thing that you don't like, don't really pick this one up. It can run on the expensive side. If you see it cheap for a good deal, definitely pick it up. But also, if you're gonna emulate it, it's definitely worth a look at. It's a very interesting game to me, because Sega could have went down this path, but instead they went down the 32X path, which is still annoying to this day. But that's gonna do it for me, and until next time, see you, Slayers.